Will Hammer Jam be canceled for the first time ever? Just days until Hammer Jam, villagers are reckoning with a devastating blow. The builder's beloved hammer has disappeared.
A builder without a hammer jam without upgrades. This is Hammerless, a true crime podcast in a fantasy world. Just days before Hammer Jam, the builder's beloved hammer has gone missing. And with it, any hopes of upgrading. Which begs the question, is stealing a hammer a crime? To start, let's talk about our victim, the builder. We all know how important that hammer is to him. He's had it all his life. Villagers say he held a hammer before a bottle, and that he even built his own crib. So losing it must feel like he's lost a piece of himself. This wasn't just hammer theft. This was identity theft. We reached out to the builder for comment. Shockingly, he had nothing to say. No, not because he was left speechless by this unspeakable act, but because he just doesn't talk. Ever. Not a man of few words, a man of no words. But why? What was his silence telling us? And that smile. Word has it he was born smiling, with a full set of teeth, and then just kept smiling through all of life's ups and downs. And a builder's life is nothing but ups and downs, constantly building things up just to watch them be torn down. I mean, imagine building a spell factory in 3.5 days just to have it torn down in 3.5 seconds, and all without a single thank you card or pat on the back from anyone. As one player put it,
everyone always asks where's builder, but no one ever asks how's builder.
To help us hammer into the builder's psyche a bit more, we spoke to forensic psychologist Dr. Leslie Dobson. Thank you for joining us, Doctor.
Yes, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
So what can you tell us about our victim?
Well, as a psychologist, I want to understand his mindset. I want to understand if he's endured trauma over the loss of his hammer. I want to understand the dynamics of how he interacts with the village. Perhaps he was hiding some deep resentment behind that persistent smile.
So you're saying the builder could have stolen the hammer himself?
Well, you technically can't steal what's yours, but yes, it's possible he's not so innocent in all of this.
The doctor brought up an interesting point, but she was not a villager. She didn't know the builder personally. For that, we took a shot in the dark and reached out to the archer.
Yeah, the builder is a weird guy. One time, he ran away from the village, and us troops had to pick up the slack. Have you ever seen a giant try to work a hammer? It was a nightmare. But still, I don't think the builder was responsible for this. He would never rob us of a hammer jam.
So if not the builder, then who? Who in the village could be capable of something so brutish, so uncivilized, so barbaric?
The barbarian lives to destroy. He's the anti-builder. He definitely stole the hammer.
Tune in next time as we interview this barbaric, mustachioed suspect and continue to chisel away at this mystery. On Hammerless, a true crime podcast in a fantasy world.